Lily wearing her navy blue floral dress over a long-sleeve black garment and black latex pants, along with her black heavy boots, is kidnapped by Jaguar and Panther while working her second night shift at the bank and is held for ransom while the police and FBI investigate the robbery, questioning witnesses and Lily's colleagues while they gather evidence from the scene. Cast: Lily, bank teller and second vault manager, keeps the second vault key in her pocket. Evelyn, bank teller and Lily's close friend, silently trips the silent alarm button to alert the police. Tyler, bank clerk assistant and Liam's cousin, tells Evelyn to trip the silent alarm before he gets shot twice by Darius. Liam, bank clerk and Emma's brother, tied up beside Emma and told to stay quiet. Emma, bank teller and Liam's sister, tries to escape but gets shot in the spine by Panther and falls on the floor. Dylan, vault manager, tells the robbers that they need both sets of keys to gain access to the bank vault, with Lily having the second key. Officer Erica, security guard, shot in the leg by Jaguar and told not to follow. Officer Eric, security guard, shot to death while trying to keep Lily and Evelyn from getting in the line of fire. Officer Tracy, security guard, shot in both legs while trying to fire back. Rodriguez, customer, forced to give up his phone during the robbery and lie face down on the floor. Lester, customer, forced to give up his phone during the robbery and lie face down on the floor. Amanda, customer, forced to give up her phone during the robbery and lie face down on the floor. Maddie, customer, scrambles to unlock her phone and call 911 before her phone is snatched from her hands by Darius while she begs for mercy. Samantha, customer, forced to give up her phone during the robbery and lie face down on the floor. Jaguar, robber. Real name, Marcus Hale. Criminal background, organized armed robbery. 2 confirmed kidnappings. Panther, robber. Real name, Evan Cross. Criminal background, prior convictions for aggravated assault, unlawful restraint, short fuse, pattern of escalation. Darius, robber. Real name, Olivia Cross. Criminal background, prior convictions for drug possession and human trafficking. Leopard, robber and getaway driver. Real name, Lucas Hale. Criminal background, getaway specialist. Weapon charges, avoids violence when possible. Flicker, Lily's boyfriend. At Lily's house on his phone and listening to the nightly news when the breaking news interrupts his program with news about the bank robbery and heads to the police station after Detective Ashley tells him that if he has any information about his girlfriend's job, threatening texts, emails, or calls sent to her phone to come to the station with the information he has to share with her and the team. FBI investigator Romano, 3rd officer to arrive at the scene of the robbery. Officer Michelle, 1st officer to arrive on scene. Officer Lester, 2nd officer to arrive at the scene as the same time as Officer Michelle. The second vault key. Chapter 1. Daylight shadows. The bank looked harmless in the afternoon sun. Glass doors reflected passing traffic, palm trees swayed lazily, and customers moved in and out with envelopes and receipts tucked under their arms. Inside a dark sedan across the street, 3 men watched the routine unfold in silence. Jaguar rested both hands on the steering wheel, posture relaxed, eyes sharp. Panther leaned back in the rear seat, sunglasses on, scanning the entrance. Leopard adjusted the binoculars, tracking movement with methodical patience.
Doors open at 9.
Leopard said.
Close at 11. Night staff stays thin.
Jaguar didn't respond. His attention wasn't on the doors.
Security?
Panther asked.
Predictable.
Leopard replied.
3 guards during the day, 2 at night. Cameras cover the lobby, vault corridor, rear exit.
Jaguar finally spoke.
People matter more than cameras.
Leopard lowered the binoculars.
You see someone?
Jaguar nodded slightly. Across the street, a woman stepped out of the bank carrying a small stack of folders, navy blue floral dress, long black sleeves beneath it, purposeful stride. She paused to speak to another teller, smiling briefly, then glanced back toward the building as if mentally checking a list.
That one.
Jaguar said. Panther leaned forward.
Who is she?
Lily.
Jaguar replied.
Bank teller, second vault manager.
Leopard frowned.
That's not public information.
Jaguar's mouth barely curved.
She keeps the second key in her purse. Never leaves it behind. Works the late shift twice a week. Always stays until the vault's sealed.
Panther tilted his head.
You've been watching her.
I've been watching patterns.
Jaguar replied, a slight grin appearing on his lips. Lily re-entered the bank. The doors closed behind her. Leopard exhaled slowly.
So what's the angle?
Jaguar didn't hesitate.
We take the bank at night.
And her.
Panther asked. Jaguar's eyes stayed on the glass doors.
We take her with us. Hostage.
Leopard said.
Ransom.
Jaguar corrected.
Leverage.
Panther smiled faintly.
That's risky.
Jaguar finally turned to face them.
It's precise.
Silence settled in the car. Leopard raised the binoculars again.
Night shift, then?
Jaguar nodded once.
Yes, night shift.
The underground safe house smelled of oil and concrete. Blueprints were spread across a folding table. Surveillance photos lined the wall, employees, guards, entrances. Lily's image was centered. Panther studied the layout.
Back door clears after 10:40 p.m.
Leopard tapped a photo.
Vault needs 2 keys.
Jaguar rested his palm over Lily's picture.
She's one of them.
Panther looked up.
And if she panics?
Jaguar's voice was calm.
She won't. People like her survive by following instructions.
Leopard gathered his gear.
Then we move tonight?
Jaguar nodded.
Yes, tonight.
Chapter 2. After Closing Hours. At 9 o'clock, Lily woke to the sound of her phone alarm. She dressed quietly, pulling on her long sleeves, then the floral dress. She checked her purse twice before setting it by the door. Flicker watched from the couch.
You're quiet.
Just tired.
She said, tying her hair back. He stood.
Text me when you get there.
She smiled and hugged him, holding on a moment longer than usual.
I will.
At 9:35 p.m., she drove off into the city lights. Unaware she had already been chosen. The bank felt different at night. Lights buzzed overhead. Shadows stretched longer. Every sound carried. Lily set her purse down beneath the counter and logged in.
Almost there.
Evelyn said, finishing up with a customer. Tyler stretched.
Quiet night so far.
Dylan glanced at the clock.
Let's keep it that way.
At 10:45 p.m., the back doors burst open.
Down.
A voice roared. Gunfire cracked through the lobby. Officer Erica went down with a scream, clutching her leg. Panic exploded.
Everybody on the floor.
Jaguar shouted. Panther moved fast, weapon raised, eyes scanning. Officer Eric tried to pull Lily and Evelyn back. A shot rang out. He collapsed. Officer Tracy fired once, before 2 shots dropped her to the ground. Screams echoed. Customers froze or fell. Evelyn, shaking, subtly tripped the silent alarm. Jaguar grabbed Lily by the arm and yanked her upright.
No, please.
She gasped. Jaguar pressed her against his chest, gun firm at her shoulder. His voice was low, controlled.
Easy, Lily. Don't make this worse.
Her breath caught.
How do you know my name?
Dylan shouted from behind the counter.
You need both keys for the vault.
Jaguar smiled thinly.
That's why we're taking her.
They backed toward the rear exit.
Back door.
Jaguar ordered. Outside, the van door slid open. Panther forced Lily's hands behind her back, securing them tightly.
Get her in.
Jaguar said. The door slammed shut. Darkness swallowed her. The engine roared to life. By the time police arrived minutes later, the bank was silent again, and Lily was gone. Chapter 3: The Aftermath. Sirens cut through the night long before the flashing lights filled the street. Officer Michelle was first through the front doors, weapon raised, eyes sweeping the lobby.
LAPD, if anyone's hurt, call out!
Officer Lester followed close behind, stopping short at the sight of blood on the marble floor.
Jesus.
Paramedics rushed in moments later, kneeling beside the fallen guards. Officer Erica was conscious, teeth clenched in pain.
They came in fast.
She gasped.
3 of them.
Officer Tracy screamed as medics stabilized her legs. Michelle turned to the shaken customers huddled near the wall.
Anyone see which way they went?
They took her. A woman sobbed. They took the teller. By 11:05 p.m., yellow tape sealed the building. Detective Ashley ducked under it, badge already in hand. Detective Brittany followed, scanning the scene.
Tell me what we've got.
Ashley said. Michelle nodded toward the back corridor.
Armed robbery, multiple officers down, 1 employee taken.
Ashley's jaw tightened.
Name?
Lily, last name Morgan?
Brittany stopped mid-step.
Vault?
Dylan stood nearby, pale.
She had the second key. They knew that.
Ashley exchanged a look with Brittany. That wasn't random. The basement smelled like damp concrete and oil. Lily drifted in and out of consciousness, her senses muffled, body aching from the cold floor beneath her. Darkness pressed in from all sides. She tried to move, couldn't. Footsteps echoed above.
NNNGH, MMMPH. I thrashed in the bindings as I heard a door creak open.
Jaguar descended the stairs slowly, boots deliberate against the steps.
Easy.
He said calmly.
You're awake.
I struggled, panic rising.
Don't fight it.
He continued.
You'll just hurt yourself.
I shook my head, breath coming fast.
Panther's voice came from behind him.
She's scared.
Jaguar crouched slightly so his voice carried without shouting as he untied the scarf gag from Lily's mouth.
That's normal.
Lily's voice came out shaky, hoarse.
What do you want?
Jaguar paused before answering.
Compliance.
Panther stepped closer, holding a black bag loosely in his hand. Jaguar didn't look at him.
That won't be necessary.
He focused back on Lily.
You follow instructions, nothing happens to you.
Tears slid down her cheek, unseen beneath the hood.
And my boyfriend?
She whispered. Jaguar straightened.
That
He said evenly.
depends on how cooperative you are.
Across the city, Flicker paced his living room, phone clutched in his hand. The TV cut to breaking news. Late-night robbery at a downtown bank, 1 employee missing. His breath caught. The anchor continued. Police have confirmed the employee has not yet been located. Flicker grabbed his keys and ran. Back at the bank, forensic teams combed every surface. FBI investigator Romano arrived alongside Senior Agent Grant.
Kidnapping with intent to ransom.
Romano said after a quick briefing.
Targeted.
Grant nodded.
They knew exactly who to take.
Ashley approached.
We're notifying next of kin.
Brittany hesitated.
Her boyfriend's already on his way.
Ashley sighed.
Then I'll talk to him.
She glanced back at the darkened bank. Somewhere out there, Lily Morgan was alive. And someone was waiting to collect. Chapter 4. Leverage. The interrogation room was colder than it needed to be. Flicker sat with his hands clasped so tightly his knuckles ached. A paper cup of water sat untouched in front of him. Detective Ashley closed the door gently behind her and took the seat across from him.
I'm Detective Ashley,
she said.
I know this is hard. I just need you to focus.
Flicker swallowed.
They said she didn't come home.
They took her from the bank.
Ashley replied evenly.
We believe she was targeted.
His head snapped up.
Targeted how?
Ashley slid a photo across the table. Lily. Security still from the bank floor.
She was one of 2 people with access to the second vault key,
Ashley said.
Did she ever mention feeling watched? Threatened?
Flicker shook his head.
No, she hated attention. She kept her head down.
Ashley leaned forward slightly.
Anyone who might know your financial situation?
He laughed once, hollow.
We're not rich.
Ashley studied him.
Do you have access to large sums of money?
No.
Flicker said. Ashley nodded slowly.
Then this isn't about what you have. It's about what they think you'll do.
Flicker's voice broke.
I'll do anything.
Ashley didn't look away.
That's what scares me.
Jaguar's safe house. The hood was gone now. The room was dim, lit by a single bulb that buzzed faintly overhead. Concrete walls, cold floor. Her body ached in places she hadn't known could ache. Jaguar stood a few feet away, calm as ever. Panther paced near the wall. Leopard leaned against a table, irritated.
She slips out. We end it.
Panther snapped.
With what?
Leopard shot back.
You want to risk? Enough.
Jaguar said sharply. The room went silent. Lily's heart hammered. She forced herself to speak before fear swallowed her whole.
I need to tell you something.
Jaguar looked at her.
Talk.
Her throat tightened.
I'm pregnant.
Panther scoffed.
That's supposed to change something.
With twins?
She added quietly. The room shifted. Jaguar's expression didn't change, but his eyes sharpened. Leopard straightened.
You lying?
She shook her head.
I didn't even tell my boyfriend yet.
Silence pressed in. Jaguar turned slowly to Panther and Leopard.
That's enough.
Panther bristled.
She's still a risk.
She's leverage.
Jaguar corrected. He glanced back at Lily.
And now she's worth more.
Leopard frowned.
How much more?
Jaguar didn't hesitate.
Ransom just went up 2.5.
Panther stared at him.
Because she's pregnant.
Jaguar's voice was ice cold.
Because she's irreplaceable.
He stepped closer to Lily, not threatening, not gentle.
Nothing happens to you.
He said evenly.
As long as you stay where you are and do exactly what you're told.
Tears slipped down her cheeks. She nodded once. Jaguar turned back to his crew.
Focus. We wait. We collect. We leave.
Panther muttered something under his breath, but said nothing more. Leopard exhaled slowly.
And if the boyfriend doesn't pay?
Jaguar looked at the door, already thinking 3 steps ahead.
He will.
LAPD police station. Ashley stood as the door opened. Another detective leaned in and whispered something. Ashley closed her eyes briefly, then looked back at Flicker.
They're going to call,
she said.
When they do, we need you alive, calm, and listening.
Flicker nodded, tears streaking down his face.
I won't mess this up,
he whispered. Ashley placed a hand on the table.
Good, because right now,
she paused.
You're the only reason she's still alive.
Chapter 5. The Call. The phone rang once. Flicker froze. Detective Ashley didn't move. Neither did Detective Brittany or the FBI agents watching through the glass. Every eye in the room stayed on him. The phone rang again. Ashley nodded.
Answer it.
His fingers trembled as he picked up.
Hello?
Static crackled softly. A breath on the other end, calm, measured.
You took your time.
Flicker swallowed.
Who is this?
A faint sound filtered through the lined fabric, shifting. A muffled inhale.
Your girlfriend's alive.
Flicker's knees nearly gave out. He gripped the edge of the table.
Lily?
He whispered.
Lily, can you hear me?
Jaguar cut in smoothly.
She's not speaking right now. Listening only.
Ashley leaned forward, silently mouthing, "Stay calm." Flicker forced air into his lungs.
Please, please don't hurt her.
Jaguar's tone didn't change.
That depends entirely on you.
A pause. Then, softly, unmistakably, Lily's voice.
Flicker.
The word shattered him.
I'm here.
He choked.
I'm right here.
Jaguar took the line back.
You have 48 hours.
For what?
Flicker asked. Jaguar answered like he was stating the weather.
2.5 million.
The room went still. Ashley's pen stopped moving. Flicker shook his head in disbelief.
I don't have that kind of money.
Jaguar didn't rush him.
You don't need to have it. You need to find it.
How?
Flicker pleaded.
Tell me how.
Jaguar's voice hardened just enough to feel the edge.
That's not my problem.
Then Jaguar added, almost casually.
There's something else you should know.
Flicker's heart pounded.
What?
Jaguar glanced across the room at Lily. She sat rigid, eyes wide, breathing shallow. Jaguar glanced across the room at Lily. She sat rigid, eyes wide, breathing shallow.
She's pregnant.
Flicker's breath left him in a broken sound.
What?
With twins.
Jaguar continued.
She wanted you to hear it from her. Circumstances changed.
Lily's voice came back, shaking.
I was going to tell you tonight.
Tears streamed down Flicker's face. He pressed his forehead to the table.
I won't let anything happen to you,
he whispered.
I swear.
Jaguar interrupted.
Good. Then listen carefully.
Ashley tensed but said nothing. Jaguar continued, slow and deliberate.
No police appeals. No media stunts. No heroics.
He paused.
And if we even think you're stalling, it bukipling.
Lily gasped softly. Jaguar finished calmly.
This conversation ends permanently.
The line went dead. Flicker stared at the phone long after the call ended. Ashley stood and placed a hand on his shoulder.
You did good.
He looked up at her, eyes red.
They know everything.
Ashley nodded.
Which means they're confident.
And that's bad.
He said.
It's dangerous.
She agreed.
But it also means they plan to collect.
Across the city, Jaguar set the phone down. Panther watched him.
You sure about telling him?
Jaguar didn't look back.
Hope makes people reckless.
Leopard crossed his arms.
Or fast.
Jaguar glanced at Lily. She met his eyes, terrified but unbroken.
Exactly.
He said. Chapter 6. Countermoves. The conference room lights hummed softly. A city map glowed on the screen at the far wall, dotted with vague markers, no labels, no specifics, just possibilities. FBI Senior Agent Grant stood with his arms crossed. Investigator Romano leaned forward, palms flat on the table. Detective Ashley and Detective Brittany sat opposite Flicker, who looked like he hadn't slept in days.
They're disciplined.
Grant said.
The voice on the call, Jaguar, he's not improvising. This was planned well in advance.
Romano nodded.
Targeted victim, controlled communication, emotional leverage.
Ashley glanced at Flicker.
Which means they'll test you.
Flicker swallowed.
Test me how?
They'll push boundaries.
Romano said carefully.
See how fast you move, see how much you panic.
Grant tapped the table once.
But they also made a mistake.
Everyone looked at him.
They called.
Grant continued.
That means they need something from us, not just money control.
Brittany spoke up.
So we slow things down without making it obvious.
Grant nodded.
We let them think they're ahead.
Flicker shook his head.
They said no police.
Ashley met his eyes.
They say a lot of things.
Grant's tone softened slightly.
We're not here to get her hurt. We're here to get her home.
Romano changed the screen now. A simple timeline appeared.
They'll call again.
He said.
Sooner than 48 hours. Jaguar likes pressure.
Ashley exhaled slowly.
Then we prepare for that call.
The safe house was quiet in the way only underground places could be. Jaguar sat at the table, cleaning his weapon with steady, unhurried motions. Panther paced.
You gave them too much.
Jaguar didn't look up.
I gave them motivation.
Leopard leaned against the wall.
Cops will be crawling all over the city.
They already were.
Jaguar replied. Panther stopped.
What if they try to trace the next call?
Jaguar finally glanced up.
Let them try.
Lily sat against the wall, knees drawn up as much as her restraints allowed. The echo of Flicker's voice still rang in her ears. She forced herself to speak.
You didn't have to tell him.
Jaguar regarded her calmly.
Yes, I did.
Why?
She asked, voice shaking.
Because now he's not thinking like a boyfriend.
Jaguar said.
He's thinking like a father.
Her breath caught. Panther scoffed.
You're gambling.
Jaguar's gaze snapped to him.
No, I'm calculating.
Leopard crossed his arms.
What's the next move?
Jaguar stood towering over the table.
We move before they think we will.
He glanced at Lily again, not unkind, not gentle.
They expect patience.
He said.
We give them urgency.
Back at headquarters, Flicker sat alone, staring at his phone. Ashley entered quietly.
You okay?
He shook his head.
I didn't know about the twins.
She didn't get the chance.
Ashley said. Flicker clenched his fists.
They used that.
Yes.
Ashley replied.
But they also showed us something.
What?
They care about leverage more than chaos.
She said.
That keeps her alive.
His voice cracked.
For how long?
Ashley didn't answer immediately.
Long enough?
She said finally.
For us to make a move.
Jaguar stood at the top of the basement stairs, phone in hand. He paused. Then dialed. Across the city, Flicker's phone. Phone lit up again. Chapter 7, The Second Call. The phone rang again at 3:17 a.m. Flicker didn't jump this time. He stared at the screen for half a second, then answered.
Hello?
Jaguar's voice was calm, almost conversational.
You sound steadier.
Flicker swallowed.
I'm listening.
Good, that means you understand this isn't a negotiation.
Ashley stood just out of sight, watching Flicker's face closely.
I'm trying.
Flicker said.
I need time.
Jaguar gave a soft, humorless breath.
Everyone needs time. Not everyone gets it.
A faint rustle came through the line. Then Lily's breathing, uneven, controlled, but barely.
Lily?
Flicker said.
I'm here.
She whispered. Relief and fear collided in his chest.
Are you okay?
I'm still here.
Jaguar took the phone back.
She's been cooperative, that matters.
Flicker clenched his jaw.
I told you I don't have that kind of money.
Jaguar replied evenly.
And yet you're still answering the phone, which means you're finding ways.
A pause. Jaguar continued.
I'm calling because expectations have changed.
Ashley's pen froze mid-note. Flicker's heart kicked harder.
Changed how?
Jaguar didn't raise his voice.
You have 36 hours now.
Flicker shook his head.
That's not enough time.
Jaguar let the silence stretch.
It's more than she has without reassurance.
Lily inhaled sharply.
Jaguar.
He didn't snap at her. He simply spoke over her.
Tell him. Tell him.
She hesitated, then forced the words out.
They moved me.
Flicker's chest tightened.
What does that mean?
Jaguar answered calmly.
It means standing still is no longer safe.
Ashley mouthed stall, but Flicker shook his head slightly. He knew Jaguar would hear it in his voice.
I'm doing everything I can.
Flicker said.
I swear.
Jaguar's tone softened, not kindly, but deliberately.
Good, because I need you focused.
A beat. Then the pressure dropped like a blade.
If we don't hear progress by the next call, we stop making promises.
Lily's breath hitched.
Please, Dash.
The line went dead. The silence afterward was worse. Flicker lowered the phone slowly, hands shaking. Ashley stepped forward.
You held your ground.
I didn't.
Flicker said.
He took it.
Ashley nodded.
That's how he operates.
FBI investigator Romano entered the room.
Second call confirms it.
Confirms what?
Flicker asked.
He's accelerating,
Romano said.
which means something's pushing him too.
In the safe house, Panther slammed his fist against the wall.
You're squeezing too hard.
He snapped.
He breaks, we get nothing.
Jaguar set the phone down carefully.
He won't break.
Leopard frowned.
You sure?
Jaguar looked toward Lily. She sat very still now, eyes forward, breathing slow despite the fear burning behind them.
He has hope.
Jaguar said.
And fear.
Panther scoffed.
You sound like you're rooting for him.
Jaguar turned, eyes sharp.
I'm counting on him.
Lily finally spoke, voice quiet but steady.
You said nothing would happen to me if I cooperated.
Jaguar met her gaze.
And that's still true.
Then why does it feel like time is running out?
She asked. Jaguar didn't answer right away.
Because
He said finally.
someone always makes a move when the clock gets loud.
Across the city, Flicker sat with his head in his hands. Ashley stood beside him.
He's forcing a mistake.
Flicker said quietly.
Yes,
Ashley agreed.
but that cuts both ways.
Flicker looked up.
What if mine costs her everything?
Ashley met his eyes, steady and unwavering.
Then we make sure it doesn't.
Outside, dawn crept slowly toward the city, and somewhere underground, a clock no one could see kept counting down. Chapter 8. Silence. Jaguar watched the clock on the wall. The second call had done what he intended. It had tightened the room. Panther was restless. Leopard was quiet. Lily sat still, too still, like someone holding themselves together by force alone. Panther broke first.
She's listening too much.
He said.
Watching us. Thinking.
Lily lifted her head.
I'm just sitting.
Jaguar's eyes flicked to her. He didn't disagree with Panther, but he didn't agree either.
She's processing.
Jaguar said.
That's not a problem.
Panther scoffed.
It will be.
Jaguar stood. The room fell silent.
Enough.
He said.
We don't need fear. We need compliance.
He looked at Lily.
You're doing fine.
He told her calmly.
But we're changing conditions.
Her chest tightened.
What does that mean?
Jaguar didn't raise his voice.
It means fewer distractions.
He turned to Panther.
Gag and blindfold, no roughness.
Panther hesitated for half a second, then moved. Lily shook her head instinctively.
Please, please. I won't cause trouble.
Jaguar met her gaze steadily.
I know, this isn't punishment.
Panther knelt in front of her, movements brisk and impersonal. The blindfold came first, cutting off the dim light. Darkness rushed in, immediate and disorienting. Her breathing quickened.
Easy.
Jaguar said.
Breathe slow.
The gag followed firm, secure, silencing her words without pain. Panic flared, sharp and sudden, but she forced it down, focusing on her breath, on the floor beneath her, on staying present. Panther stepped back.
There.
He said.
She's quiet now.
Jaguar didn't look at him.
She was quiet before.
He crouched slightly so his voice carried to her clearly.
You're safe.
Jaguar said.
This is temporary. You follow instructions. Nothing changes.
Lily nodded blindly, tears slipping free despite her control. Jaguar straightened.
Leave her.
Panther hesitated. Leopard shot him a look.
Do it.
Jaguar said. Panther backed away. The room settled into a heavy stillness. Without sight, without sound, time stretched strangely, for Lily seconds dragging, minutes blurring. Every footstep, every breath nearby felt amplified in the dark. She focused inward, on Flicker's voice, on the weight in her body, on staying calm for the lives she carried. Above her, unseen, Jaguar watched the door. Pressure worked best, he knew, when it was quiet. Chapter 9. Consequences. Time had stopped meaning anything. Blindness flattened the world into sound and sensation, air moving. Footsteps shifting. The distant drip of water somewhere behind the walls. Lily measured her breaths carefully, counting them in sets of 10, the way she used to during panic attacks. When the room finally went quiet, she listened harder. No voices, no footsteps, no movement. Her wrists ached. The restraint wasn't loose, but it wasn't perfect either. She tested it again, subtly, not pulling, rolling her wrists, searching for give. There it was, a fraction, barely enough to matter, enough to try. Her heart pounded as she shifted her weight, rolling onto her side, then her knees. The blindfold slid slightly, not enough to see, just enough to feel air against her cheek. She froze. Nothing. She moved again, inch by inch, ignoring the burn in her muscles. She found the wall with her shoulder, then followed it, slow and silent, guided by texture alone. Her foot brushed something metallic. A chair leg. Hope flared too fast. The sound echoed. Footsteps thundered. Hands seized her arm and yanked her back hard enough to steal the breath from her lungs. She cried out behind the gag. Panther's voice was sharp with anger.
She moved.
Jaguar appeared a second later, eyes cold, assessing the scene in one glance.
She tried to leave.
Panther said. Jaguar didn't respond immediately. He studied Lily, her shaking shoulders, the panic she couldn't hide anymore.
Is that true?
Jaguar asked. She nodded, tears streaking down beneath the blindfold.
I'm sorry.
She whispered through the gag, the words broken and useless. Jaguar straightened.
Remove her from the wall.
He said calmly. Panther hesitated.
And then?
Jaguar's gaze snapped to him.
I'll decide.
They repositioned her careful, controlled. No violence, no rage, just inevitability. Jaguar crouched in front of her again.
I told you this wasn't punishment,
he said quietly.
You made it one.
She shook her head desperately.
I just wanted...
I know.
Jaguar said.
And now you don't get to want things for a while.
He stood.
For the next 24 hours.
He said to the room.
She gets silence, no calls, no conversation, no light.
Panther opened his mouth. Jaguar cut him off with a look.
That's it.
He turned back to Lily.
This doesn't change the plan.
Jaguar said evenly.
But it does change how comfortable you are while we wait.
Her chest tightened as the meaning settled in. Jaguar paused at the door, then added, not unkindly, not gently.
Next time you think about running, remember this moment, not the fear.
He looked back once.
The quiet.
The door closed. Darkness pressed in again, heavier than before. Alone, Lily curled inward as much as her restraints allowed. Tears came silently now, her body shaking as she fought to keep her breathing steady. She pressed one hand protectively against her abdomen. "I'm still here," she told herself. "So are you." Somewhere far above her, Jaguar checked his watch. Time, he knew, punished everyone eventually. Chapter 10. Names. The evidence room smelled like coffee and antiseptic. Detective Brittany stood with her arms crossed as a forensic analyst placed a thin folder on the table between them. FBI Senior Agent Grant and Investigator Romano leaned in.
We got a hit.
The analyst said. Ashley looked up sharply.
On what? Partial DNA from the vault corridor handrail.
The analyst replied.
Degraded, but enough.
Grant exhaled slowly.
Give us a name.
The analyst slid a single photo forward.
Real name, Marcus Hale, alias Jaguar.
The room went quiet. Romano picked up the file.
Violent offenses?
Organized armed robbery. 2 confirmed kidnappings.
The analyst said.
Never charged. Always walked.
Ashley clenched her jaw.
Because witnesses disappeared.
The analyst nodded.
Or recanted.
Brittany flipped to the next page.
What about the others?
Another photo followed.
Evan Cross, alias Panther.
The analyst said.
Prior convictions for aggravated assault, unlawful restraint, short fuse, pattern of escalation.
Grant frowned.
He's the wild card.
The final photo landed on the table.
Leo Navarro, alias Leopard.
The analyst continued.
Getaway specialist, weapons charges, avoids violence when possible.
Ashley absorbed it all.
They're not freelancers.
No.
Romano agreed.
They're a crew, and Hale runs them.
Grant straightened.
Which means Hale doesn't improvise. He plans exits before entrances.
Ashley looked toward the glass wall, where Flicker sat alone, staring at nothing.
He also doesn't kill hostages unless he has to,
she said.
That's our window.
Across the city, in the quiet hum of the safe house, Jaguar studied his phone. Leopard stood near the door, uneasy.
You feel that?
Jaguar didn't look up.
What?
The air.
Leopard said.
It's tighter.
Jaguar finally met his eyes.
That's because they're getting closer.
Panther scoffed.
You don't know that.
Jaguar's mouth curved slightly.
I always know when someone learns my name.
Panther stiffened.
What do you mean?
Jaguar set the phone down.
I mean, the clock just sped up.
Lily sensed it before she understood it. The room felt different, less careless, movements more deliberate, voices lower. When Jaguar entered, she lifted her head despite the blindfold.
Something changed,
she said quietly. Jaguar paused.
Yes,
He admitted.
it did.
Her heart raced.
Are they close?
Jaguar didn't answer directly.
Close enough to matter.
She swallowed.
Then why am I still alive?
Jaguar crouched in front of her again, voice steady.
Because you're still useful.
He said.
And because killing you would complicate my exit.
Honesty. Cold, but real. She nodded once.
So what happens now?
Jaguar stood.
Now we adapt.
Back at headquarters, Ashley stood in front of a whiteboard now marked with 3 names.
This is no longer a faceless crew.
She said.
We know who they are, we know how they think.
Grant nodded.
And Hale doesn't like pressure.
Romano looked at the timeline.
If he thinks we're closing in, he'll move.
Ashley's eyes hardened.
Then we let him.
She turned to Flicker, who had been listening quietly from the corner.
We know who took Lily.
She said.
And now we're coming for them.
Flicker's voice shook, but it was steady underneath.
Just bring her home.
Ashley nodded.
That's the plan.
Outside, the city moved on, unaware that somewhere beneath its streets, a man named Jaguar was already planning his next move. And Lily Morgan was counting on time running out for him. Chapter 11, Moving Targets. Jaguar didn't like stillness when it wasn't his choice. The safe house had gone quiet, in the wrong way, too careful, too restrained. Even Panther had stopped pacing. Leopard lingered near the door longer than usual. Jaguar closed his phone and stood.
We're done here,
He said. Panther looked up.
What?
Location's burned.
Jaguar replied.
We move.
Leopard's jaw tightened.
Now?
Jaguar nodded once.
Now.
There was no argument after that. Jaguar didn't repeat himself. Lily felt the change before she saw it. Hands lifted her carefully but firmly, guiding her forward. The blindfold stayed on. The world narrowed to motion, sound, the echo of her own breath. Cold air brushed her face. A door slid open. The smell of oil and metal filled her senses. She was eased down onto a hard surface. The van. She knew it instinctively. The doors slammed shut. Darkness swallowed everything again. As the engine started, Lily pressed her head back and focused on staying calm. She counted her breaths, thought of Flicker's voice, thought of the life inside her, small and stubborn and real. Hold on, she told herself, just a little longer. The van rolled through the city, slipping between traffic, disappearing into neighborhoods that all looked the same at night. Panther watched the mirrors.
You sure about this?
Jaguar sat up front, eyes forward.
They've got my name now.
Leopard frowned.
That doesn't mean they know where we are.
Jaguar didn't look at him.
It means they're closer than I want them to be.
Panther scoffed.
You always say that.
And I'm always right.
Jaguar replied. The van turned again. Unseen beneath it, something small and silent moved with them. At FBI headquarters, a soft chime broke the tension. Investigator Romano looked up at the screen. His posture changed instantly. Grant stepped closer.
What is it?
Romano didn't smile. He didn't celebrate. He just pointed.
They're moving.
Ashley leaned in, eyes narrowing.
You're sure?
Romano nodded.
Same signal, same pattern.
Brittany exhaled slowly.
They don't know.
Grant folded his arms.
That makes this dangerous.
Ashley's gaze hardened.
That makes this possible.
The van slowed. Jaguar watched the surroundings carefully as they pulled into a new location. Quieter, darker, cleaner. He waited a full minute before opening his door.
Same rules.
He said.
We don't get comfortable.
Panther jumped out first. Leopard followed. Jaguar paused before turning back to the van. For just a moment, something prickled at the back of his mind, a sense he couldn't quite name. Then it passed. He shut the door. Inside the van, Lily lay still, heart racing. She didn't know where they were. She didn't know they were being followed. But for the first time since the bank, the ground beneath her felt like it was shifting, not away from her. toward her. Chapter 12. The Circle. The screen filled with motion. Not speed, not chaos. Movement with purpose. Investigator Romano leaned closer, eyes tracking the slow progress across the map.
They're settling.
He said quietly.
Not hiding, repositioning.
Senior Agent Grant nodded.
That means he thinks he's still ahead.
Detective Ashley folded her arms.
He's wrong.
Around them, analysts worked in silence, phones muted, voices low. The room felt like a held breath. Brittany glanced up from her console.
We've got overlap. Same signal pattern, same vehicle.
Ashley's voice sharpened.
Lock it in.
Grant gave a single nod.
No sirens, no lights. We close the circle.
Unknown safe house location. The new safe house was cleaner, bigger, too exposed. Jaguar felt it immediately. He paced once, then stopped.
Something's off.
Leopard looked up.
You always say that.
Jaguar turned on him.
And I'm usually right.
Panther laughed from the corner, careless.
You're getting paranoid.
Jaguar's eyes narrowed.
What did you do?
Panther shrugged.
Nothing.
Jaguar stepped closer.
Say that again.
Panther hesitated. Just a beat too long.
I stepped outside.
Panther muttered.
Needed air.
Leopard stiffened.
You what?
Panther scoffed.
Relax, 5 minutes, no one around.
Jaguar's voice dropped.
You broke protocol.
Panther bristled.
You don't own me.
That was the moment. Not the words, but the tone. Jaguar moved fast. Not wild, not loud. Final. Leopard turned away before it finished. The room fell silent except for Panther's body hitting the floor. Jaguar stood over him, chest rising slowly, eyes burning not with regret but fury.
I told you,
He said quietly.
this wasn't a game.
Leopard stared at the wall, shaken.
You didn't have to.
Jaguar cut him off.
Yes, I did.
He turned.
Because mistakes get us killed.
Lily heard the sound. Not the act, just the aftermath. The silence afterward was heavier than anything before it. Jaguar entered her space moments later. She felt it in the air.
You killed him. What?
She said quietly. Jaguar didn't deny it.
He endangered everyone,
Jaguar replied.
including you.
Her voice trembled.
You didn't protect me. You protected control.
Jaguar paused. For the first time, he didn't answer immediately. Then,
Control is protection.
she swallowed.
No, it's fear.
Jaguar looked at her, really looked. Something flickered, then vanished. Miles away, unmarked vehicles slowed. Agents moved into position. Grant spoke into his mic, calm and precise.
We have containment.
Ashley's jaw tightened.
He won't surrender.
No,
Grant agreed.
but he will run.
Romano glanced at the screen.
Not this time.
Leopard broke the silence inside the safe house.
They're close.
He said. Jaguar nodded.
I know.
Leopard's voice cracked.
You killed Panther.
Jaguar met his eyes.
And you're still alive.
Leopard looked away. Jaguar checked his watch. Then he smiled faintly.
Let's finish this.
Outside, the circle tightened. And for the first time since the bank doors shattered, Jaguar was no longer the only one counting down. Chapter 13, Truth in the Open. Red and blue light bled faintly through the cracks in the building's exterior. Jaguar felt it now, not panic pressure. Leopard stood near the window, breathing shallow.
They're here.
Jaguar didn't look surprised. He adjusted his grip on the phone in his hand and turned toward Lily. She was seated on the floor, restrained but upright. Her face was pale, eyes steady despite the terror burning behind them.
Time to end this.
Jaguar said. Her voice was quiet.
You're out of moves.
Jaguar crouched in front of her, eyes searching her face like he was trying to reclaim something that never belonged to him.
No.
He said.
I have one left.
He lifted the phone.
I want him.
Jaguar said calmly.
Your boyfriend. I want a word.
Lily's breath caught.
Don't.
Jaguar stood.
If I don't get it, this ends badly.
Outside, Detective Ashley's voice crackled through a radio.
He's escalating.
Grant's jaw tightened.
He's losing control.
The phone rang in Flicker's hand. He answered instantly.
Jaguar.
Flicker said. Jaguar smiled faintly.
You learned my name. Good.
Flicker's voice was steady, but it cost him everything.
Talk to me, not her.
Jaguar's eyes never left Lily.
That was never the plan.
He paused, then spoke again, his voice shifting, something raw slipping through the cracks. Jaguar.
I asked her to marry me.
Lily closed her eyes. Flicker froze.
What?
Months ago.
Jaguar continued.
I offered her everything. Protection, stability, a future.
His jaw tightened.
She laughed.
That's not true.
Flicker said. Jaguar's voice sharpened.
She rejected me. Said she didn't like me. Said I made her uncomfortable.
Lily spoke, trembling but clear.
I said no because you scared me.
Jaguar ignored her.
Then I saw her with you, smiling, choosing you.
The word tasted bitter.
That's when I understood.
Flicker's heart pounded.
This isn't love you're talking about. This is obsession.
Jaguar's smile vanished.
No.
He said quietly.
This is consequence.
Leopard backed away slowly, eyes darting to the door.
This wasn't the plan.
Jaguar snapped his gaze to him.
This was always the plan.
He looked back at Lily.
They didn't know at first. Panther didn't ask questions. You were leverage.
Lily whispered.
I was never a thing to own.
Jaguar's voice dropped dangerously low.
You were mine to ask.
Outside, Grant raised a hand.
He's unraveling.
Ashley whispered.
She's holding him together.
Flicker's voice came through the phone again, breaking but resolute.
You didn't lose her to me.
Jaguar clenched his jaw.
You never had her.
Silence. Jaguar's breathing slowed. His grip loosened. Loosened just slightly. Lily lifted her chin.
You don't get to rewrite my choices.
For a moment, just one Jaguar looked tired. Then the lights cut. The door exploded inward. Leopard bolted. Jaguar spun. And time fractured into shouting, movement, chaos. Lily was pulled backward, hands firm, voices urgent.
Lily, LAPD, you're safe.
She screamed once, then collapsed into Ashley's arms. Jaguar dropped to his knees as agents closed in. The phone slipped from his hand. Flicker heard the shouting through the line. Then Ashley's voice, clear, steady.
She's safe.
Flicker sobbed. Across the room, Jaguar sat cuffed, staring at nothing. Grant stood over him.
It's over.
Jaguar didn't respond. Because for the first time, there was no one left to blame but himself. Chapter 14. After the Storm. Rescue. The moment after. Lily didn't remember screaming. She remembered hands steady, unmistakably gentle, cutting away restraints, voices overlapping but calm, someone repeating her name like an anchor.
Lily, you're safe. You're safe.
The words didn't feel real until she felt Flicker. He pushed past the medics before anyone could stop him, dropping to his knees beside the gurney as they rolled her out of the building.
I'm here.
He said, breathless.
I'm right here.
Her fingers curled weakly into his jacket. She broke then. Not loudly, not dramatically. Just a quiet, shaking sob that came from somewhere deep and buried, finally allowed to surface. The hospital. The emergency room lights were harsh, but they meant life. Doctors worked quickly, ultrasounds followed, monitors beeped in steady reassurance. Both babies are alive, the doctors said. Strong heartbeats. Lily cried again, this time in relief. Flicker pressed his forehead to hers.
You kept them safe.
He whispered. She shook her head.
We kept each other safe.
That night, he slept in the chair beside her bed, his hand never leaving hers. When she woke from nightmares, he was there. When panic crept in, he breathed with her until it passed. She told him everything. About the van, the basement, the threats, the way Jaguar spoke her name like it belonged to him. Flicker listened without interruption, without anger spilling over, anchoring her when the memories threatened to pull her under.
I didn't let it escalate.
He said quietly.
I just kept him talking.
She looked at him through tears.
You saved my life.
Preparing for trial. Detectives Ashley and Brittany returned once Lily was stable. They didn't rush her. They explained what would happen, interrogations already completed, evidence secured, Leopard cooperating partially, Jaguar refusing to speak beyond cold, clipped answers.
He never denied it.
Ashley said.
He just justified it.
Lily closed her eyes. Grant spoke carefully.
Your testimony matters, but it's your choice.
Lily nodded.
I'll do it.
The courtroom, testimony. The courtroom felt smaller than she expected. Jaguar sat straight-backed at the defense table. Leopard avoided eye contact. Lily took the stand. Her voice trembled at first, then steadied as the questions came. Ms. Lily, can you describe the moment the robbery began? She answered. Did you know the defendants prior to that night?
Yes.
Can you tell the court how? She spoke of the proposal she never wanted, the refusal, the discomfort that turned into fear. During your kidnapping, the prosecutor asked gently, were threats made against you? Lily swallowed.
Yes.
What kind of threats?
That if I didn't comply, If my boyfriend didn't comply, I wouldn't survive.
And did they reference Mr. Flicker by name?
Yes.
The courtroom stilled. Can you describe your time as a hostage? Lily took a breath.
I was blindfolded, restrained, moved without knowing where I was. I was told repeatedly that my life and my children's lives were conditional.
Jaguar stared straight ahead. Leopard shifted. Did you believe them?
Yes,
Why?
because they wanted me to.
She paused, then added quietly.
Fear was the point.
The defense. Jaguar's attorney tried to frame it as coincidence, as escalation gone wrong. Lily didn't flinch.
I said no.
She repeated calmly.
Before the robbery, before the kidnapping, before everything.
That ended the argument. Verdict and sentencing. The verdict came swiftly. Jaguar, guilty on all counts. Leopard, guilty, with cooperation noted. Jaguar received life without parole. Leopard received decades. When the judge finished reading the sentence, Jaguar finally looked at Lily. There was no rage, only emptiness. She felt nothing in return. Birth. The twins arrived early. Not in panic, but with urgency. Months later, in the same hospital where she'd been rescued, Lily went into labor. Flicker held her hand through every contraction, whispering encouragement, grounding her in the present. 2 cries filled the room. 2 lives. She stayed hospitalized longer than expected, her body healing, her mind catching up, the babies monitored carefully. Christmas passed quietly. New Year's Eve arrived with snow on the windows and peace in her chest. The twins slept between them.
They need names.
Flicker said softly. Lily smiled.
I know.
They chose them together, names that meant strength, renewal, and light. Home. They returned to Limert Park just after New Year's. The house felt warmer, different, alive. Lily stood in the doorway holding one baby while Flicker rocked the...
We made it.
He said. She nodded.
We really did.
Epilogue. Months later. The twins laughed in the backyard. Lily watched from the porch, coffee cooling in her hands. The fear didn't own her anymore. It existed, but it didn't rule. She had testified. She had survived. She had built something stronger from the wreckage. Flicker joined her, slipping an arm around her shoulders.
You okay?
He asked. She smiled.
I am.
And for the first time, the future didn't feel like something to survive. It felt like something to live. The end.